So word problems that contain one quality can usually be solved by writing one equation and using one unknown variable. And if it has two variables, it can be solved by using two equations. Three variables means three equations. So like basically, to obtain a unique solution, the number of equations must equal or exceed the number of unknown or the variables. If the number exceeds, if the number of the equation exceeds the number of unknowns, at least one of the equations is redundant. So we will begin by problems that can be solved by writing one equation and one unknown. The equation tells how much two quantities differ, then one of the quantities must be increased or decreased as required. So the statement of quality can be written. So basically, the number of equations is equal to the number of variables. So let's say we have x. This means we only need one equation. Let's say we have x or y. So we need two equations to solve that particular problem. Let's say if we have x, y, z, three equations are needed. Twice the number is decreased by 7. So when we say a number, that means that is the variable. So let's put x. Since it says twice a number, we need to multiply that unknown. So we're gonna multiply that by 2. It doesn't matter if you add parentheses or not. Let's just move it aside because if it doesn't have a sign, that means multiplication. And since it decreased by 7, we will subtract it by 7. And this quantity, so this is quantity, that whole quantity here is multiplied by 3. So we're gonna multiply all of them by 3. In that result, the result is 9 less than 10 times the number. So the result means equal sign. That result is 9. So when we say less than, let's add negative 9. Because we will add 10 times the number, so it makes the equation simple. So 10 times the number, so 10 number is x, and less than minus what? So that will be our general equation. So now we just need to solve for x. Let's use the distributive property here, 3. So we have 3 times 2x is 6x. 3 times 7 is 21. Then we have 10x minus 9. So let's just keep as it is. So let's move 6x here and 9 here. Actually, let's put the x on this side and the constants. The constants. Yeah. So we're gonna subtract 6x on both sides of the equation so that we don't change the value of the equation. And we're gonna add 9. I'm gonna add 9. So I did it the wrong way. So this will be our x now, and this will be our constants. So when 6 minus 6 cancels because that adds to 0, and same for that one. What we have left is for x. And negative 21. Negative 21 plus 9. So that's like 21 minus 9. That is 12. So 4. So the divide both sides by 4. The 4 cancels. 12 divided by 4 gives us 3. So that means our x is 3. The number of ducks on the pond was doubled when the new flock added. So let's say the number of ducks is x. So the number of ducks was doubled when the new flock landed. So this means we have this number of ducks. A new flock ended it. That means the group of ducks came into that original number of ducks with the same value. So it multiplied by 2. Then we have 7 ducks came. So that means plus 7 ducks is added. Now since we say in terms of the number of ducks, let's add an equal sign. The resulting number of ducks was 13, less than 3 times the original number. So less than 3 times the original number. So 3, the original number is x, and we gotta subtract 13. How many ducks are there to begin with? Now let's solve it. So let's move 3x here, and let's move positive 7. That means we need to subtract 3x on both sides of the equation, and we're gonna subtract 7x both sides of the equation. So 7 minus 7 is 0, and 3x minus 3 is 3. So giving us negative 13 plus negative 7. So that's like negative 20. And negative 2 minus 3 is negative 1. So that's negative x. So let's subtract negative 1 on both sides of the equation so that we have x left. Let's say 1. What we have left, so the negative signs cancel because negative times divided by negative is a positive number. So we have x, and same goes for this one. So that means our x, the original number of ducks, is 20. The sum of 7 and 6 times the number. So the sum of negative 7 plus 6 times the number, which means when we say sum, that means addition. That's like when we have 1 plus 1 is 2. And the answer for that is what we call the sum. It's 6 times a number. So let's make a number x. Let's call a number x. So and that number is multiplied by 5. result. So we're gonna have an equal sign for that. Is 332 less than, so that means subtraction. So we have 3 times the number, so 3 times the number x minus 332. So this will be our equation. So let's use the distributive property here. So 5 times negative 7 is negative 35. 5 times negative 6. 5 times negative 6 is 30x. That's a big number. And I'm gonna have that. So let's answer this. So we're gonna move 3x here and we're gonna move negative 35 here. So we're gonna subtract 3x. So that gives us 0 on both sides. So we won't change the value of the equation. Now we're gonna add positive 35 on both sides of the equation. So this cancels and this cancels, giving us positive. 30 minus 3 is 27x, and negative 332 plus 35 gives us negative 297. Now if we subtract both sides by 37, so I'm going to use a calculator for this problem. So divided by 27, that gives us negative 11. So that means our number is negative 11. So that's it for this video. So if you want to, for more videos, feel free to subscribe. It's free and it can help you more on your topics in school. So that's it. Thanks for watching.